Hello art beaters, Becky here with a new video and I hope you enjoy. If you want to keep up to date on all things art beads, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel right now. Enjoy! So this pattern is from the Starman TrendSetters. It's this cute little beaded Ginkgo leaf pendant, and it's just made with some 4mm fire polished and CzechMates Diamond Beads. So cute little domed Ginkgo bead pendant, and this is super quick and easy to make. This is in our design studio now with instructions. It has this wonderful PDF diagram for creating it, so the instructions are super easy to follow, and I'm going to show you how to make it here today. So super quick, super easy. I think this would be really cute earrings. You can add a jump ring to the little loop here and make it a quick necklace. But earrings would be super cute. So let's dive in how to make this. So this is a pattern from the Starman TrendSetters. It was designed by Kim Leahy. So wonderful little design here, Kim. So all you need to make this cute little pendant here is the Ginkgo leaf beads, and I chose this lovely, I believe this is called a gingerbread color in that Star Dance finish, but it's also a nice kind of dark terracotta color to me, so love that. I was going to go with blue, but this one caught my eye, so I went with this really pretty color. So you need the Ginkgo beads. You're gonna need some CzechMates diamonds. These are 2-hole flat diamond shaped. You'll need some of those. You're gonna need some 4mm Czech glass fire polished beads. I've got this great kind of mustard bronze color, really nice. You will need 11-aught TOHO Demi Rounds. Demi rounds are a little thinner in profile than regular round seed beads. You will also need regular 11-aught round seed beads, which I have here, TOHO 11-aught rounds, along with those 11-aught demi rounds. And then you'll also need some 15-aught round seed beads, which are a little bit smaller than the 11-aught rounds. So I've got some fun colors picked out here. I really like how these colors came together in the finished piece. Really nice. And what's great about all of these beads is they're all available in tubes or strands, so you'll have plenty to work with. So this is one strand, one tube here, one tube, and you can see I've already used some beads to make this sample, so plenty to make, even more. So let's dive in. You'll also need a beading needle and some beading thread. You can use KO or TOHO 1G. I've got KO here, and my beading needle is a size 12 beading needle. So I'm going to cut about 2 feet of thread here, or just an arm span. It's usually what I do. Cut that off, and then you'll have to thread your needle, which is sometimes the trickiest part of a project. Threading the needle. You never know how it's gonna go. But I've gotten pretty good at it here lately. All right, that was pretty painless. Oh, I'm sure Danielle has design ideas with Ginkgos. Danielle Wicks, who is in the chat. Hi, Danielle. She's an amazing seed beater, bead weaver. She makes some incredible patterns. So I am sure Danielle has some inspiration with these fun Ginkgo beads as well. Okay, so we've got our thread all cut. I'm going to move this just like over here because the tail is still attached. Don't want to get tangled up. And we are going to add a CzechMates Diamond Bead and a TOHO 11-aught round seed bead. And then we're just going to repeat that 5 times. So that'll be a total of 6 diamond beads. So there's 1 repeat, 2 repeat, 3 repeat, 4, and then 5. So let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds we've got on there. I'm gonna pull my beads down, leaving about a 5-6 inch tail. And then you're just going to tie these beads in a loop. So tie the tail. And this is a little squirrely, but we'll get it. Yeah, that's a great goal for 2022. Learn a new technique. We got lots of tutorials to help you out if you want to learn something new. And I've tied it in a loop and I'm gonna knot it. And I'm gonna go back through all my beads just to kind of really tighten up all those beads. You don't have to go through all of them. I did it on my first piece that I made over there, but I think it would benefit from going through all these once more. So you can kind of see I've just got a little loop here with all my 6 diamonds and the 11-aught round seed beads in between. I'm just going to go through all of these again, reinforce that loop. This is a really fun project, you guys. I had a lot of fun doing my practice one over there, so I'm excited to show you how easy this is to come together. So you're going to go back through that first diamond, that bottom hole, first diamond that you added, just go back through that one. And then you're going to jump up to the top hole on that guy. Just like that. Super easy. Okay, so now we're going to start adding our ginkgos. So what we do now is we're going to add a TOHO Demi Round to our thread. And then you're going to add the right hole of a ginkgo bead from the bottom to the top. And then you're going to add a 15-aught TOHO round seed bead. So I've got my 15-aught on there. Then you're going to add 2 11-aught round seed beads. 2 11-aught rounds. Another 15-aught round. Hi, Landa. We're making a beaded ginkgo leaf pendant. So you've got the 15-aught, 2 11-aughts, and a 15-aught. Now you're going to come down through that second hole of your ginkgo bead. So bring your needle through that second hole. And it'll kind of make a bridge of those beads on top of the ginkgo, as you can see. Once you've got your thread coming through that second hole, you're going to add another demi round. There are some 15-aught seed beads in this pattern. Don't worry, super easy pattern, so don't be intimidated. You can do it. So you just want to add 1 11-aught demi round. I had 2 on there, so I had to take one off. So now you've got all the beads that you're going to add on this go round. And then you're going to bring your needle through the top hole of the next CzechMates diamond over in the loop. And then you're going to pull your thread tight, and that ginkgo is going to nest up right between those 2 diamonds. And you're just going to repeat that all the way around your little loop here. So super easy once you get that first ginkgo on. So we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So you get 11-aught demi round. You're going to go up through the right stringing hole of a ginkgo. And then you're going to add a 15-aught TOHO round. Don't be intimidated by that small size. 2 11-aught round seed beads and another 15-aught. Let me see if I can pick one up. And then once you've got those on there, go down through the second stringing hole of that ginkgo bead. And it makes a cute little bridge on top of the ginkgo. Gonna add another demi round. Once you've got that last demi round added, and I have to adjust, there we go. You're gonna go through that top stringing hole of the next diamond over. Eee. So it's starting to come together, and I love these colors so much. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going with that. So I've got my demi round, my right stringing hole of a ginkgo. I'm gonna add my 15-aught, 2 11-aughts, another 15-aught, go down through that second stringing hole on the ginkgo, add another demi round, and go through that next diamond in the loop, the top hole of the next diamond. So pretty. I really like the Star Dance finish beads in this pattern. I think it really highlights that finish nicely. All right, another demi round, right hole of a ginkgo bead, a 15-aught seed bead, 2 11-aughts, and then another 15-aught. Go down through that second hole, add another demi round. It is a pretty easy pattern, and it goes by quickly. I'm kind of going slowly through each step, but I made this one here just before we went live. Took me like 15-20 minutes. So this is a really easy pattern for you to try. Get started with some bead weaving, or just do something fun and quick. All right, so we've got a demi round, right stringing hole of a ginkgo bead. We want a 15-aught bead, 2 11-aughts, another 15-aught. Oh, that's a demi round. A 15-aught, there we go. It is such a cute little design. Go down through that second stringing hole of the ginkgo, add another demi round, and then go through the top hole of the next diamond. We've got one more to add, and then we'll move on. There we go. Pull tight. Look how cute. It looks like a little flower. Yeah, good beginner project. Instant gratification and confidence builder. Yeah, I would say so for sure. If you're not confident with bead weaving yet, this is a really great beginner project because it's quick, it's easy. You use some different bead shapes and styles, but not in a crazy way. So really great beginner project. Great for old pros too, just something fun. And you could do it in all kinds of different colors. All right, we've got our 15-aught, 2 11-aughts, and a 15-aught. Go down through that second stringing hole. Yes, it will be slightly domed when we finish, and you'll see how that kind of works as we go along. Right now it looks flat, but when we keep adding more beads, it's going to get a little domed. So it is slightly domed. All right, we've got our beads added, and we're gonna go through that last diamond bead there. There we go, look how cute that is, a little flower. All right, so we've gone through our last diamond bead, And then we're gonna pass through the first beads that we added, so that first demi round, just to close up the loop. And then you're going to go through that first ginkgo again. And then you're going to go through that first, thank you for the stars, Gail, so nice of you. You're going to go through that first 15-aught and that first 11-aught. So your thread will be coming out between those two 11-aughts on the first ginkgo that you added. So now what you're going to do is you're going to add a 15-aught bead, and you're going to go through that second 11-aught and that last 15-aught, and that's going to make like a little point at the top of your ginkgo. Now what you're going to do, this is kind of where the dome starts coming in. You're going to add a demi round and a 4mm fire polished bead and another demi round. So you've got your demi round, fire polished, demi round. You're going to skip over the ginkgos and go through that little bridge on the second ginkgo, but just that first 15-aught and 11-aught. And that's going to kind of start to cinch everything together. See how that makes a nice little frame around the ginkgos? And you're just going to do that all the way around. So now that we're back on this next ginkgo between those two 11-aughts, we've picked up a 15-aught. We're going to go through that next 11-aught and 15 to make that little point at the top of the ginkgo. Then we're going to add a demi round. Oops, they're jumping off my thread. Add a demi round, a 4mm fire polished, and another demi round. Skip over the ginkgo and diamond business and go through that next 15-aught and 11-aught bridge, I like to call them. Add a 15-aught now that we're between the 11-aughts. Go through the next 11-aught and 15-aught. Pick up another demi round, another fire polished bead, and another demi round. Go through the first two beads on that next bridge. Add another 15-aught bead. Go through the next two beads on the bridge. You've got your point. Add a demi round, a fire polished bead, and a demi round. So cute. Go through the first two beads on the next bridge. You kind of see this dome is starting to form. And we're going to go back around all these beads again to really cinch it up. So we're adding another 15-aught bead, going through the next two beads in the bridge. Add a demi round, a fire polished bead, and a demi round. It is so cute and simple. That's the fun of it. Go through the next two beads in the bridge, in the next bridge. All right, we're on our last go around here. 15-aught round, go through the next two beads in the bridge. Add a demi round, a fire polished bead, and a demi round. Go through the next two beads on your starting bridge. And you can see that kind of cinches it all up and kind of gives it that domed look. You're going to go through all of these frame beads one more time. That's really going to cinch it all up nicely and make the dome even stronger. You could even go through these twice to really make it strong. I'm just going to go back through once. I love how cute and quick this is, and these colors are really fun. I like the colors I picked a lot. They're kind of like desert treasure colors. So pretty. Yeah, it does come together super quick, looks super intricate, but it's pretty easy. So that's why I chose this pattern for today. It's just a really great way to showcase these Stardance Finish Ginkgo beads, but super easy and quick to accomplish. So you could easily make a bunch of these and you can just finish them with a jump ring and add them to a necklace. You could do a bunch like in a bib style necklace. That would be really pretty. I've got a pair of them here that I might turn into earrings. That would be super fun. So just all kinds of things you can do with this little pattern because it comes together so quickly. And I think I'm just about to the start, and you can see that that dome is getting more secure as I go around this frame. So I'm just going through those outer edge beads that I added. So the 15-aught and 11-aught beads and the fire polished beads. And that's cinching it up and creating that domed effect. And then I think this is the last one. Yeah, really great inspiration piece. Super easy. And again, this was designed by Kim Leahy, so really great job. Okay, so once you've gone through that a couple times, you're going to want to end on one of those top point 15-aught beads, and then you can add a loop to the top of your little pendant here. So I'm just going to pick up 6 or 7 15-aught beads. You can make the loop bigger if you like, depending on what you're attaching the loop to. You might want a bigger one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add a couple more. So I've got a few jump rings up here, and then you're just gonna come back through the other side of that same 15-aught seed bead to form a loop. There you go, you've got a cute little loop, and then you'll just go through those beads again to reinforce the loop, and you can do that a couple times too. So just go through all those. And then you're pretty much done. All you have to do now is weave and secure your thread back into the body of the pendant. Knot it, trim it, and do the same with the tail. And then you're ready to go. You can use the loop to add a jump ring at the top and attach it to a finished necklace. I might add these to ear wires and make some cute little earrings. I think that'd be fun. So super quick, easy bead weaving project that you can do with those fun Stardance Finish Ginkgo leaf beads. You can do it with any color, really. And it's also a fun way to use other check glass beads like the diamonds and the fire polished beads. Super fun project to try with your ginkgos and your diamonds. Really adorable. I really like these colors that I chose today. I'm glad I went with that terracotta gingerbread color, and the turquoise diamonds contrast nicely. And then you got to throw some gold in there, of course. So pretty. So that is our project for today. Super easy, super cute. These are in the design studio with the instructions. You can print out this PDF and make it super quickly. It's got all the instructions you need. And we do have a supplies list as well for you to make these. Super cute. So super fun little project there with